Welcome to Basic Brewing Video. I'm James Spencer.
I'm Steve Wilkes.
This is a quick and easy and delicious recipe based on one that I've done in the past, a while back. I don't know, I can't remember when I did it before, but I'm doing it again. So
I kind of do. I remember.
Yeah. Well,
because we actually turned this into a kit that I sold.
That's right.
Yeah. So I have a very clear memory of it.
Let's taste it first before this beautiful foam disappears.
That's very good. That's what I remember.
What are you getting?
I get a sweet hint of summer as it brushes delicately across my lips.
To me, it's almost like pumpkin pie spice.
Yeah.
Because it's got clove and it's got a little hint of cinnamon. It's very Saison-y, which is a good thing because this is supposed to be a Saison.
This is Saison.
This is my 15-minute Saison recipe. I changed up the ingredients. I used some different liquid malt extract this time, just to see what would happen. And I think it's a beautiful beer. I think it tastes great, and it's super, I wouldn't say easy to make, because it takes such a short period of time that the brew day is so compact that you're running around trying to do all the things that, you know, that you usually do during the mash.
Well, I get a lot of really bright flavors out of it. So I agree with you. The spiciness is definitely there. I get like just some really bright citrus notes as well toward the back end. It's not overly malty, but it's just a well balanced beer. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about what's in it. It is I'm into 5 gallons of water. So this is a 5-gallon or 19-liter batch. So I started with 5 gallons of water. Into that, I put 3.3 pounds or 1.5 kilograms of Pilsen Light liquid malt extract and 3.3 pounds of, or 1.5 kilograms of Bavarian wheat liquid malt extract and 1 pound or 450 grams of clear candy syrup.
Oh, okay.
So, and that's the fermentables. And so I brought that up to the boil. I boiled for 15 minutes, only 15 minutes.
Right.
At the beginning of that 15-minute boil, I put 2 ounces or 56 grams of German Mandarina Bavaria at 6.5% alpha acid. And at flame out, 15 minutes later, I put another ounce or 28 grams of the German Mandarina Bavaria. And then I chilled down and I pitched Imperial B54 Napoleon. And I fermented that. I pitched it at 79 degrees Fahrenheit or 26 C. And so that fermented out very well. Original gravity 1050, final gravity 1006 for an ABV of 5.8%. So, like I say, super simple brew day. You know, you if you're an all-grain brewer, you forget how easy extract beers are. And especially with this one where you're only boiling for a very short period of time.
Yeah, you end up, it's more trouble just getting everything ready.
Yeah.
And the brew day is like,
because
clean up.
Yeah, because usually, you know, like I do a 90-minute mash rest, you know, with my all-grain batches because, you know, I like the kind of relaxed, you know, I can get, I can feed the dog if I want to. I can sanitize things. I can get things ready for the next, you know, it's just kind of, you know, I can have lunch.
Yeah.
This, I was just like, choo, 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 choo.
Yeah.
So, extract batches or extract beers are more expensive.
Definitely.
Than all grain. As a former homebrew shop owner, you can attest to that.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, sometimes the convenience is worth it. And you can make great beer with extract. You can make great beers. You don't have quite the control over it exactly, you know, like an all-grain brewer, but yeah.
Now, with liquid malt extract, it's more important that you get something that's fresh.
I agree with that very much. And I actually had a discussion with I guess probably somebody from LD Carlson at one point, and I said, I've got this LME, and it's Pilsner, but when I used it, it's pretty brown.
Yeah.
It's definitely changed color, and I was assured that that there is no difference. Now, I didn't buy it then. I don't buy it now. It didn't mean that it made a bad beer,
Right.
but it didn't make the beer that I had predicted it would make.
Right.
You might say.
Now, I bring that up because if you look at the footage, the Pilsen Light dry, liquid malt extract poured pretty quick and easy.
Yeah.
And the Bavarian wheat was thicker. It was harder to get out of the thing. And I looked at the manufacture date, and the Bavarian wheat was a bit older.
Yeah.
Than the Pilsen Light. I think it still makes a good beer.
It's a perfectly good beer. But if you were gonna try to brew a Kolsch or something that's really color dependent. I mean, it's really important that the beer is light and bright and all that. And you get some old LME, well, it's gonna look like this.
Might be a few shades darker.
Yeah. And but now in my experience, I hadn't experienced that same problem with dry malt extract.
No.
It's much more shelf stable in that sense, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. I had a conversation with Bob Hansen of Brees almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that we talked about is with dry malt extract, since almost all of the water is gone, it can be shelf stable longer. It doesn't tend to oxidize as a liquid malt extract might. So. If color is important to you, especially, check the manufacturer date and get. Now, a darker malt extract, you probably wouldn't care as much.
Right, and and I think that up to a point that change in color. So we are kind of splitting hairs here. We're not talking about brewing with malt that's so old it's disgusting and rotten or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
if you've got that Mr. Beer kit from 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's not what we're talking about. But if you get some LME, and it's 3 or 4 months older than the label says it should be, I'm sure it's still just fine. Mm-hmm. Would I try to brew a super light, Japanese style rice lager with it? No, I wouldn't. So kind of think about your ingredient, and then, well, what can I brew with this that'll still give me a good result, even if it's not in tip-top shape. Mm-hmm. And that's just a good way to use your ingredients wisely, rather than try to, I'm gonna brew a lager, It's gonna be smooth and crisp. Where's my Ambien?
I don't know what else to say except super easy to brew, and it's just the ticket. Going into fall.
It's a great fall beer,
and it's a good holiday beer as well. Mm-hmm. There's no spice in this beer, but it tastes like there is.
And it would be a good jumping off beer, a good base beer to do a holiday. So I'm thinking about Christmas now, the holidays. That you could add 10 pounds of cherries onto this in the secondary. You could do raspberries or do a mole, some cinnamon chocolate thing with some chilies. This is a good beer to do that kind of thing with.
Yeah, for sure.
So it doesn't have to be, when you're getting ready to do your big holiday beer, you don't have to invent it like from the beginning. Pick a beer that you really like, and then think, how can I holiday this up?
Yeah,
this would be a good one to do that with.
You could even flavor it in the keg.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there you go. All right.
Cheers.
Show 1 of 3.
Well, 3.
Cheers, everybody.
Come and visit us online at basicbrewing.com. You can find archive lists of our audio and video podcasts on homebrewing. You can also find our DVDs and our brewer's logbook, where you can track and log up to 50 batches of beer.
I go to the bathroom. And I'm unanimous in that.